Hi guys, welcome back. Day 7 of discovery. Let's start out sitting on our mats, legs out long, feet flexed, sitting up nice and tall like you're sitting against a wall. And just take a moment, close your eyes. Let's take a couple deep breaths just to become present on our mat and leave everything else behind just for this quick 30 to 40 minute practice. Deep breath in. Exhale. One more. Deep breath in. Exhale. Let's breathe in, arms overhead. And exhale, bending from the hips, keeping your spine long, touching your toes. Try not to hunch your back over. And just breathe in this position. Place your hands on your shins and just point and flex your feet. And slowly roll it up. Bring your right leg in. Place that foot on the inside of your left thigh. Arms overhead. Deep breath in. And bending from the hips, exhale. Keeping that spine straight. Take a few deep breaths. And let's come back up, switch the legs. Right leg comes out long. Left foot comes on the inside of that thigh. Arms overhead, breathe in. And exhale, bending from the hips. Take a few breaths. And rise on up. Bring that left leg out long, placing that right foot over. Make sure that foot is flat. And we're going to twist it over towards the right, looking over that right shoulder. Taking a few breaths. Make sure you're sitting up tall. And let's switch sides. Left leg comes over, foot is flat. Flexing that right foot. Twisting. Sitting up tall, looking over that left shoulder. Taking a few breaths. And let's unwind. Very quickly, we're going to do cow face pose. So the left leg comes in, and then the right leg comes on top. You want to try to get your knees on top of each other as best as you can. You can also bring those feet out to take a little bit of strain off of your hips. Sitting up nice and tall. Arms come out. Right arm comes under. And eagle arms. Now, if this is difficult for you and you can't quite get to that point, you can just bring your arms together like this. Or you can come in and just grab your thumb. Let's take a deep breath in. Lifting the elbows. Look up towards the sky. Exhale. Belly to knee. And rise up. Breathe in. Exhale. Come on down. One more time. And exhale. And let's switch. Bring your hands behind. Switching the legs. Right leg is on the bottom. Left leg comes on top. Sitting up nice and tall. Both sits bones are on the mat. Arms come out. Say hi, airplane. Hi. Left, is it left arm comes underneath, or will it be right? I think we were, right arm was under, so, no, left arm was under. Right arm comes under this time. Is that right? I feel like that's not right. Anyway, whatever, do whatever you want. Deep breath in, lifting up, and exhale, belly towards your thighs. Breathe in to come up, exhale, breathe in to come up, and exhale, come on down. Let's, sitting in this position, just roll your shoulders 3 times, one way, 3 times the other. And now that we're nice and warmed up, let's flow. Got to get that leaf out of there. Let's come into tabletop position, flat back, couple cat-cows. We're going to look up to the sky, chin towards the sky, arching your back. Breathe in. Exhale, round through, chin to chest, really pushing away from that mat. Open it up, breathe in. Exhale. Breathe in. And exhale to arch. Right leg comes up. Left arm comes up. Square those hips, tighten that core. Breathe in. Exhale. Bring those arms and legs out 30 degrees and bring them back in. The slower and more controlled this movement is, the more benefit you'll get out of it. And bring it on in. And don't hold your breath. Left leg comes out. Right arm comes out. Square those hips. Tighten that core. Breathe in. Exhale. 30 degrees. And bring it on in. Curling those toes under. Come into your first downward dog. Walk it out, stretching those heels towards the ground. You can also bend your feet the opposite way to give them a nice stretch. And tuck that pelvis. Once you tuck that pelvis in, see, I'm here and then I'm tucking. You really feel that stretch in the back of those legs. Take a moment just breathing in downward dog. You can continue to walk it out. Deep breath in. Exhale, round through to a plank. And then come back to your downward dog. Breathe in. Exhale, round through. Come back. Downward dog. Breathe in. Exhale, round through. Do a couple more, marrying the breath to the movement. One more time. Staying in your plank. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, knee to chest. Then we're going to bring knee to chest and kick it up and down. Knee to chest, kick it up and down. Knee to chest, kick up, down. Now add the breath. Knees come down, sit back, Child's pose. Take a breath. Rounding up. Curl those toes under. Come into your downward dog. Tucking that pelvis. Straight spine. Looking at those toes. Just give a little sway with your hips. And on our next breath in, lift that right leg high. Exhale, open it up. Try to get that heel towards your glute. Try not to fall forward here. Really keep the integrity in your back and your spine. Breathe in, exhale. Right knee to right elbow. Hold it for one breath, looking forward. Breathe in, three-legged dog. Exhale, take it over to the left. Touch that elbow, hold it, looking forward. Take a breath. Breathe in, three-legged dog. Exhale, step it up. Come into your lizard pose. Coming up. Lowering that back leg. Come down to your forearms if that's in your practice. If not, feel free to stay up on your hands. And let's take a few breaths. If you want a little bit more of a stretch, bring that right hand on the inside of that right leg and push. Hopping up on those fingertips, heel, toe, until you can come into your pigeon pose. Make sure both hips are facing front. Opening that chest. Deep breath in. Exhale, walking it down. You can stay here on your forearms or come all the way down to your forehead. And give me 3 breaths. And then slowly walk it back up. Lifting that back leg. Grabbing that foot. Stretching it in towards your glute. Take a few breaths. Slowly lower that back leg down. Curling those toes under. From here, I'm going to lift up. As I lift, I'm going to scoot that leg out or shift that leg out, lifting my hips, lifting that left arm to the sky. Look up towards the sky. Deep breaths. And then I'm going to turn my upper body, coming back through to your plank. Breathe in. Exhale, come back to downward dog. Walk it out. Tuck that pelvis. On your next breath in, left leg reaches high. 3-legged dog. Exhale, open it up. Bring that heel towards your glute. Take a breath. And let's bring that knee to left elbow. Hold it, looking forward. Take a breath. 3-legged dog. Breathe in. Exhale. Take it over to the right. Hold it for a breath, looking up. Breathe in. 3-legged dog. Exhale. Step it wide. Lowering on that back leg. Come into your lizard pose. Come down to your forearms if that's in your practice. Take a few deep breaths. If you'd like an added stretch, you can push out a little bit on that left leg, opening that hip. Deep breaths. And let's pop back up on those fingers, hands. I'm going to curl. Now leave your back leg down. Heel toe. that foot across to the opposite side of your mat, and then lower it down, coming into your pigeon. Adjust accordingly so that your hips are facing front. Go ahead and open that chest, looking up towards the sky. Take a breath, and then walk it out. You can stay on your forearms or come all the way down, forehead to the mat. Take a few breaths. And slowly walk it back up. From here, I'm going to curl my toes on the back leg, and I'm going to shift that leg out and lift my hips and right arm to the sky, looking up towards the sky. Take a deep breath. One more breath. And turning, coming back to my plank. From here, you can do knees down for chaturanga, and then come forward, lowering down, or deep breath in, come forward on your tippy toes, exhale, keeping those elbows in at your side, flipping those feet, rising up. Downward dog. As you can see, I'm suspended. Deep breath in, exhale, curl those toes, downward dog. Next breath in, right leg lifts high, three-legged dog. Bring it through the center, look forward, hold it for a breath. Breathe in, three-legged dog. Exhale, come forward in plank position, look forward, take a breath. One more time, three-legged dog, breathe in. Exhale, come forward, hold it, and let's step it up. Turn on that back foot, rising up, warrior one. Open up, widen your stance, warrior two. Reach it back, peaceful warrior. Deep breath in, exhale, cartwheel down. Coming into humble warrior. If that's too much, place your elbow on your thigh. Take a deep breath. On your next breath in, we're gonna lift back up, warrior two. Exhale, straighten that front leg. Reach front, 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 front until you can't anymore, and then come into your triangle pose. Breathing. Slowly bending on that front knee. I'm going to frame that foot, turn on my back foot, step it up, all the way to the front, forward fold. Remember, activating those quads, activating that core, forward fold. You can give the backs of your legs a nice little massage. Small bend in those knees. And on your next breath in, slowly rise. Exhale, arms overhead, hands to heart. Deep breath in, small bend in your knees, arms overhead, steeple grip. We're interlacing the fingers, pointer fingers facing upwards. Breathe in, exhale, small back bend. Tightening that core. Breathing, come back through. Standing up nice and straight, deep breath in. Exhale, stretch it over to the right, hips come out to the left. Chest is open. Breathe in, come through center. Exhale, over to the left, hips come out to the right, chest is open. And let's dive it down. Halfway lift, hands come on your shins, straight, flat back. Deep breath in. Exhale, forward fold. Hands come down, come into your plank. Chaturanga. Deep breath in. Come forward. Exhale. Flip those feet. Upward dog. Breathe in. Curl your toes. Exhale to downward dog. Tucking that pelvis. On our next breath in, left leg reaches high, three-legged dog. Exhale. Come through the center. Look forward. Hold it for the breath. Breathe in, three-legged dog. Exhale. Come through the center. Look forward. Hold it for a breath. One more time. Three-legged dog. Breathe in. Exhale. Hold it. Step it up. If you need to help that leg up, go for it. Turn that back foot and rise on up. Warrior one. Take a breath. And open it up to warrior two, widening that stance. Breathe in, exhale, tip it back. Peaceful warrior. Keep that bend in your front knee. Straighten that front leg, reach front, 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 all the way until you can't anymore, and bring it down to your triangle. Deep breath in, exhale, one more breath, and rise back up. Deep breath in, exhale, humble warrior. Again, you can place your elbow on your knee if you prefer. Breathing in, exhale. On your next breath in, we're going to come back to warrior two. Straighten that front leg. Oh, we already did, well, we're going to do triangle again. I did it before humble warrior I did it after humble warrior last time. Slowly bending that leg. Turning on that back foot, bend that back leg, step it up to the front. Forward fold. Tighten those quads, tighten your core. Tug it in, breathing. Deep breath in, slowly rise up. Exhale, arms overhead, hands to heart. We're going to practice half moon. So right foot, let's place the right foot on the mat, all four corners evenly on the mat, standing up nice and tall. Breathe in. Left foot comes up, left leg comes up. Exhale, come into warrior three. Place your right hand on the mat and open it up. You can also place that hand on your hip. Deep breath in. Both hands come to the mat. Bring that left hand in front of that right foot and see if you can open up to the other side. Breathing. And come back. Bring that leg down. Slowly rise up. Arms overhead. Exhale. Hands to heart. Let's take it to the other side. Left leg. Make sure that leg is activated. All four corners are evenly on the mat. Breathe in. Right leg comes up. Exhale, warrior three. Oop. Left hand comes to the mat, or both, if you need to find your balance like I did. And then open it up. Breathe in. Exhale. And bring both hands back down. Now your right hand is in front of that left foot. See if you can open it up on the other side. If you fall, try again. This is really hard. And bring both hands back to the mat and step it up. Whew. Shake those legs out. Walk them out. Deep breath in, slowly rise up. Exhale, arms overhead, hands to heart. We're going to do one more balancing pose. I think we're going to do tree. Let me face you. Breathe in. Now, depending on where you are, I want you to practice balancing. So if you can balance here, then that's where your foot should be. If you can balance here, that's where your foot should be. If you're here and you find that you're too wobbly, try taking your leg down. Let's take a deep breath in. Exhale. You want to bring your arms overhead. Make sure you find your focus. And as we come out, bring that right leg out and tip to the other side, left side. So your arms are over to the left, your leg is out to the right. That is so hard. All right, let's take it to the other side. Right leg on the mat, all four corners, activating that leg by lifting the kneecap. Again, wherever you can balance is where your foot should be. If you're wobbly, then I suggest practicing where you're not wobbly for now. And as you build that muscle in the opposite leg, then you can take it up higher. Just make sure it's not on your kneecap. Deep breath in, find your focus. Exhale. You want to bring your arms over your head. Just make sure you're breathing. And then to come out, see if you can tip. Oh, that's hard. Okay, let's flow now. Shake it out. Breathe in, arms overhead. Exhale, dive it down. Halfway lift, flat back. And hands come to the mat. Come into your plank. Deep breath in. Exhale, come forward. Drop it down. Open it up. Breathe in. Exhale, come into your downward dog. Walk it out. Tuck in that pelvis. Breathe in. Right leg comes over. Exhale, come through center. Tap, lift. Tap, lift. Tap, lift. So you're breathing in three-legged dog, and then you're exhaling as you tap and lift. Let's do it one more time. Three-legged dog, breathe in. Exhale. Step it up. Deep breath in. Exhale. Slowly rise up, squeezing those inner thighs together. Arms overhead. And let's hold it here for 3 breaths. And lower it down. Come back to your plank. Knees drop. Chest and chin, feet flat. See if you can bring your hands down by your side. Breathing. Lower down to your belly. On your next breath in, we're going to fly. So deep breath in. Exhale. Fly. Keep that neck in line with the spine. Don't shrug it up. Keep it in line. Lower down. Deep breath in. Exhale. Fly. And lower down. Hands under your shoulders. Curl those toes. Come back to your downward dog. Walking it out. Tucking that pelvis. Deep breath in. Left leg comes up. Exhale, lift and tap. Three-legged dog. Exhale. Breathe in. Exhale. And step it up. Squeezing those inner thighs. Lift it up. Give me 3 breaths. Lower it down. Come into your plank. Drop your knees down. Lift those feet up. Crisscross at the ankles. Tighten your core. Breathe in. Exhale. Keeping those elbows in at your side. Breathe in. Exhale. Breathe in. Exhale. Breathe in. Exhale. One more time. Breathe in. And come back to your downward dog. Walking it out. Next breath in. Right leg reaches high. Exhale. Let's do some circles. 3 circles as you exhale. Breathe in. We're going to do that 2 more times. 3-legged dog. Come through the center. Exhale. Breathe in. 3-legged dog. Exhale. Step it up. Lower on that back leg. And rise up. Sink a little deeper in that front leg. And come into runner's lunge. Keep that spine straight. Come back through, stretching. Runner's lunge. And if you want to try your splits, come into your runner's lunge and slowly bring that leg forward and hold it. Breathing. Now to come out of it, I bring both hands to one side, and then I bring my toes in on the back leg, and then my knee, and then my toe, and then my knee, and then I'm able to come back gently without hurting myself. Let's come back to your downward dog, and let's take it to the left. Next breath in, left leg reaches high. Exhale, 3 circles. Breathe in. Exhale. Breathe in. Exhale. And step it up. Lower on that back leg. Rise up. Take a breath. Sink a little deeper. Hands come down. Come into your runner's lunge. Straight spine. Breathing. Stretch it forward. Bring it back. Stretch it forward. Bring it back. One more time, come forward. And you can either stay here, just stretching, as those of you who want to try your splits, bring that front leg forward, inching the back leg back. And you want to bring your hands towards the middle so you sit up taller and straighter. Just make sure you're breathing. Again, to come out, I'm going to bring both hands to this side. I'm going to bring that toe in, and then knee, and then toe, and then knee, into until I'm able to safely bring both knees together. Let's go ahead and come onto our booties. We're gonna do some abs. See, I got loose skin too, y'all. It makes an appearance. Even on my arms. See? All right. But you know what? I'm proud of this body. I'm happy with my body. I wouldn't change a thing. So, anywho. All right, let's come into boat pose. Feet come up, find your balance, tightening your core. Deep breath in, hands to heart. Straighten that right leg if you can. Breathing. Bring it in, straighten that left leg. Breathing. Right leg comes back out. Switch. And let's lower it back down. Legs come up. Hands are kind of under my glutes. I'm going to take a deep breath in. Exhale. Lower my right leg and suspend in the air and then bring it back up. So breathing in and then exhaling to lower. Continue doing that. Breathing. Both feet come up. Deep breath in. Exhale. Lower. And then come back up. Breathe in. Lower. Exhaling. Breathe in. Exhale. Hug it in. Maybe give yourself a little back massage by rounding your knees. And let's bring both legs out long. Take a nice big stretch like you just woke up. And bring those feet back up. We're going to breathe in. Exhale. We're just bringing the ball over to each side. Imaginary ball. I'm determined for you guys and myself to get a six-pack by the end of 2020. And 3, 2, 1, hug it in. You did good, you guys. You did good. Let's rock and roll up in a seat before we do our corpse pose. I just want to work a little bit on our wide straddle. Again, you should be able to sit up nice and straight and tall without it hurting anywhere. If this hurts, you need to bring your legs in. It's so funny to me because I got more sleep last night than any other night in like the longest time. And I feel like my brain is just jumbled today. Like I just can't put a thought together. It's like words don't want to come out. It's just so weird. Anyway, All right, let's sit up nice and tall. Deep breath in, arms overhead. Exhale, bending from the hips. And forearms come to the mat. Really? Can you stop that? Ugh. Take a breath. Take a few breaths. See what I mean? I'm like out of it. So weird. And let's slowly walk it up. Arms come out. Deep breath in. Exhale, over to the right. Opening that chest, looking up towards the sky. Both sits bones on the mat. Take a few breaths. And come back up. Deep breath in. Exhale. Over to the left. Opening up that chest. Looking up towards the sky. Take a few breaths. And come back up. Before we sit back, find your little sweet spot in between your tailbone and, like there's a sweet spot, like where you don't roll back. At least I have one. It's kind of more of a flat area. And what I'm going to do is wrap my fingers around my toes, sit up tall, so that means my chest comes up. Deep breath in. And you can practice by lifting one leg and exhaling, lifting the other, breathing in, exhaling, and then we're going to take a really big deep breath in and exhale to lift. Then I'm going to really open my chest towards the sky to keep me straight and balanced. And I'm going to breathe. And I'm going to tighten my core to take strain away from my back. And let's bring it in. Now, let's lay back gently and softly. Before we do so, bring your knees up, arms out to the side. Shift your hips to the right just a little, like 2 inches, and then drop your knees over to the left. Look over your right shoulder. You can also place your left hand on the outside of your right leg. And just breathe. And come back through the center. Shift your hips over to the left a couple inches. Drop your knees down over to the right. Look over that left shoulder and take a few breaths. And come back through the center. And let's come into our corpse pose. So legs come out long, or wherever you like, butterfly pose, or, feet out wide, knees together. Wherever you are, I want you to tense everything, even your face. Crunch and tense everything up. And then let it all go. Close your eyes. Listen to the sound of your own breath. Try to drown out any noises around you. And just try to get lost in a little trance for a few moments. And I'll let you know when to open your eyes. Deep breath in. Slow and steady. your toes and your fingers. If you would like to continue on in corpse pose, go ahead and pause the video. Otherwise, you can gently turn to one side in fetal position and gently meet me in a seated pose, or you can rock and roll a few times. And meet me in a seat. Come into a comfortable seat, whatever that is for you, sitting up nice and tall. Place your hands where they're comfortable, shoulders down away from your ears. And let's do 2 ohms. Let's take a deep breath in. One more deep breath in. Hands to heart. You can gently open your eyes. So today is day 7 of discovery. For one, congratulations on making it a full week. That is not easy to do, so very proud of you. And secondly, I hope you start to reflect on this journey and start to discover things about yourself that you didn't know and didn't realize. And I hope that you discover that you are capable of a lot more than what you think. So anyways, thank you guys so much for practicing alongside of me. I truly appreciate each and every one of you. And I hope to see you back for day 8. Namaste. Love you guys. Have a great rest of your day, or night, or morning, or whatever it is where you are. See you tomorrow.